Hello badminton fans and welcome to test number 725. This is the Kumpoo War 8 badminton racket review. Who are we and what do we do? We test badminton equipment like strings, shuttlecocks, shoes and of course lots of rackets. Over 750 in actual fact. Rackets tested on our site and in great detail like you've never seen before. If you go to our website and go onto the E-Zone, you can sign in and see all this information for free. You can also advertise your club for free, and you can also advertise any forthcoming tournaments for free. We do ask of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our website, press the like button, and if you can afford it, please do donate whatever you can so we can keep our work going forward. Thank you. Availability of this racket is via us only. It's £50 to buy, which is a reasonable price, but it's difficult. I'm sure it's available in Asia, but there's just, you know, Kumpoo, Kawasaki, J-Nice, they're just selling to people who don't have websites and only have shops, so we don't know who sells it, and we're not able to recommend a place for you to buy it from because they don't have a website. So we have a website, it's available on ours. There's a link in the comments below to that. Other than that, if you know someone who does sell it, let us know. Manufacturer specs on this racket. Weight for you, 80 to 85 grams. Slightly head heavy at 295, just slightly going towards the head that way. We don't have a shaft stiffness rating from Kumpoo on the racket. We do know it's a G5 grip, supplied with a G5 grip, maximum string tension 30 pounds, and the racket is manufactured in China. E-Zone specs on this racket. Racket weight 90.3 grams. Head heavy, very slightly head heavy towards, in this 298, so just very slightly head heavy, not massively. Medium flex at 108, so just medium flex shaft, heading towards stiff but still classed as medium flex. The design of this racket is very nice. It's actually got some very nice bright colours, interesting graphics on the head. For £50, it's really good. There is some bleeding of the paint into the black to the yellow, which kind of makes you feel like, come on Kumpoo, you've been going for long enough, you know how to manufacture rackets, do a better job and pay more attention. Outside of that, it's done really well. Take a look at these JPEGs and make a decision on the design for yourself. So how does this racket play? Well, it feels medium in weight. It doesn't feel overly heavy at 90 grams, but it does feel stiff. And the rackets that are too stiff for your personal choice will make the racket feel heavy because they'll feel like they're slow. And they feel like that because you've got to put more effort into swinging at a wider range of swing to get what the power you need, and sometimes the shot that's coming doesn't allow you the luxury of having that swing time, which makes the racket feel slower. But the airspeed overall, it feels average. It doesn't feel slow or particularly fast, but the stiffness is a factor in repulsion when it comes to this particular racket. It's very good at overhead shots. Once you get the racket into a nice easy overhead position, it's very easy to hit clears with. However, off center clearing with this racket is a little bit trickier, and that really sums up this racket overall. It is average at most things. It doesn't have any key strengths that I can talk about. It's good in almost all areas. The one thing I would say about it is control is not that easy with this racket. And the ease of use is hard. It's not the racket kind of racket you're going to pick up and just start playing with. I think, yeah, I like this racket. It's really easy to get on with. It's going to take some time to adapt to the timing of the racket. Beginners, do not buy this racket. It will not work well for you. Intermediate players, you can consider it, but largely I would say we're looking at strong intermediate to advanced players that may get some use out of this racket. For singles players, it's a thumbs down. It's not going to have, while it has the clears, it doesn't have really enough control. It doesn't have Its smash power is pretty good, but the smash power comes off only when you're directly in line with this racket. If you're off center smashing, you know, you're just using your wrist to get some movement. If you're trying to backhand smash, it's harder to achieve good power with the racket. So I'm afraid to say, overall at £50, it has to be a thumbs down for this racket. Why? Because it competes with the leaders in this price range. Are Bros. They can't be beaten worldwide. They are the best at this £40–50 mark. They're the world's best. There isn't a manufacturer that we've come across that can produce a racket, including Yonex, Li-Ning and Victor, at £40–50 that can beat a Bros. They are the best. Which rackets am I talking about? Well, this is a 90-gram racket. They don't have a 90-gram racket, but they don't need one. If you were to buy a Hammerhead or a Venom, or even the Nano 9900, you are going to find it easier to use than this. You're going to get better repulsion than this. You're going to get as good a smash speed from this. You're going to get nice overhead clears. But the benefits of the Hammerhead and the Venom, particularly the Nano 9900, is a lovely racket, but it really is a little bit too easy and a little bit too flexy. The Venom and the Hammerhead offer good stable control. They offer good power, good defense and good drive, and the War 8 suffers in these areas. Defensively it suffers in drive scenarios. It just doesn't allow you to build enough speed and enough repulsion on impact to get the kind of satisfaction that I think most people are looking for. So what kind of player may it suit? People who like rackets that don't flex easily, people who like stiffer rackets, who have got that kind of abnormal power in their forearm to bang out the you know, get that racket head to flex, get the shaft to flex. That kind of person may like this racket, and at £50 it represents a good value for money given the overall score in the E zone. Unfortunately, nevertheless, the Shark Great, even the Shark Great White by Abros, all of the Abros rackets I mentioned are better options. So I hope you found that helpful in your decision making process. You can go to the E zone to see the smash and maneuver shot. You can go to the E zone to advertise your club for free, for your tournaments for free. Remember, if you are going to the E zone, then please do advertise your clubs there and your tournaments there. We want to get badminton on its feet in 2021. We don't get anything out of you doing that, but it is a free of charge service and it will promote your club and your tournaments. And we really do feel responsible for helping the badminton community to get back up on its feet after a disastrous 2020 for badminton worldwide. So do your part, please, and do advertise your clubs and join the E zone. It's all going to help the badminton community. If you're going to the E zone, don't forget, use a desktop, use a laptop to view the site. Do not try to use it on a mobile. You can, I know in Asian countries it's the most popular thing. We are going to look at developing an app, the Badminton Racket Review app, which will make it easier to view on a mobile phone. But right now there's so much info to fit into a mobile app. It's a nightmare to make it work properly. The site is responsive, but nevertheless, a desktop or laptop will serve you better. The E zone was set up for you guys. The Badminton Racket Review team is here to serve the badminton community. You, the viewer, right now are part of the badminton community. So do your part. Do subscribe. Do share. Do like. Thank you so much for the love. It really does mean a lot to us. It makes us keeps us going. You know, the support and love we receive is amazing. Thank you so much for that, and we will see you on the next video.